Hey everyone, this is Larry. Welcome back to TodayIFeelLike.com. Today we're going to take a look at the Galaxy Buds Plus. These are the brand new ones. Let's unbox them, see what they look like, and then I'm going to try them out and tell you what I think. So here we go. All right, so here they are. These are the Samsung Buds Plus. And let's just take a look around the box a little bit. So on the back here, it says that we're going to get 11 hours of playtime. It has two-way speakers for rich sound. It has triple microphones for clear voice calls, and it is key compatible for wireless charging. So that's pretty impressive since these are $149 compared to some other earphones that are more expensive that do not actually have wireless charging. So it has Bluetooth and the sound is by AKG. So yeah, anyhow, that's pretty much it on there. So let's go ahead and I have my handy dandy box opener. This is my Benchmade bug out. If you are curious, I get questions sometimes about it, but let's go ahead and open this up here and then we will see what these actually look like. So let's actually close this up so don't hurt myself over here. And let's see. So inside the box here, we have, I believe this is just going to be some instructions here, or this is all the legal information. Oh yeah, it's a quick start guide as well. So there we go. Terms and conditions there. Quick start guide on how to use them. It tells us what's in the package, in the contents of the package there, and then charging them and what some of the indicator lights mean as far as when you have power, when you don't, and yeah, in the different levels in between there. So there's that. Let's set that off to the side for a moment, and then we will take a look inside this part of the box and see what we get. And it looks like we are going to have a charging cable. Oops, just everything just fell out. So we'll set that over there. We have a charging cable, and then we have a whole bunch of ear tips and wings that we have here. So we'll set that over there. And this is going to be a USB-C charging cable. So that's nice. It's all nice and universal. Like to see that. Here are the wings. And so there's going to be a couple of different ones here. It looks like you're going to get, I guess these are the large ones. Oh no, it just says left and right. So these are the wings, and these other ones are sort of just like I guess they're just sort of, you know, rubber wraparound things, I guess, on there. And then you have the different ear tips, different sizes. And so then here is where you actually have the earbuds. So let's see. Well, that's sort of just paperish there, I guess. We'll see if we can get that off there and get this out of here. So let's go ahead and there we go. All right. So these are them right there. It says Samsung Sound by AKG. On the back over here is a USB port, USB-C port. And yeah, so when we open them up, there we go. We can see the earbuds in there. And oh yeah, look at that. As soon as I opened them up, it actually popped up on my Note 10 Plus, which is really cool. So it says a new device has been detected. This device's information will be synced with the SmartThings server so you can connect easily in the future. So I'm just going to go ahead and click connect. And it says allow Galaxy wearables to access contacts. I'll hit allow. And look at that right away. I am connected and ready to go. That was super, super easy. Man. It says allow Galaxy wearables to make and manage phone calls. I'll hit allow. Allow Galaxy wearables to access the device's location. I will hit allow. I'll hit it all the time. That way I can use it if I lose them or something. And allow Galaxy wearables to access photos and stuff on there. So yes. And there we go. It says setting up your phone. And it says app to install. So there we go. So it looks like it's installing the app. And it says, let's see, to access my contacts. Yes, I will. And allow. I'm just going to go ahead and hit allow. And allow, and then there we go. So it looks like it says congrats on your new Galaxy Buds Plus. And so I'll click agree. And it says stay in touch with your surroundings. It says ambient sound lets you hear what's going on around you. Set it up in the Galaxy Wearables app. Then you can start listening to ambient, then you can start listening to ambient sound by touching and holding your earbuds. So we'll click next here. It says start Spotify from your earbuds. You can manage your touchpad settings to start Spotify wherever you touch and hold one of your earbuds. So yeah, look at that. It says you're all set. So I'm ready to go. It was just that simple. I'm hooked up and my stuff is ready to rock and roll. So yeah. Anyhow, that's just a quick unboxing. I'm gonna go ahead and try these things out and see how they perform, and just I'll tell you guys about how they work. All right, so we were able to see what comes inside the box with these. Let's go ahead and I'm just gonna run through a few of the basics, and then I'm gonna tell you why I'm actually gonna be returning these. So the first thing is the price. The price I think is actually pretty good. They're $149, so they're cheaper than some of the other premium truly wireless earphones out there. So I think $149 is really fair. Now, next is battery life. I actually bought these because they have really good battery life. You get 11 hours out of a single charge of these, and the case will give you an additional 11 hours, so you can actually have 22 hours of listening with these, and you only have to charge one additional time to get that additional 11 hours. Now, the next is fit and comfort. I really have a hard time with some of the other truly wireless earphones either staying in my ears or being comfortable. The Galaxy Buds Plus are probably the best sort of combination I have experienced between comfort and fit. So they fit really well. They are sometimes a little bit, not tight, but you can feel that pressure. Unlike the AirPods Pro that have that little vent that alleviates some of that pressure so that they don't feel super, just snug in there all the time. They don't feel like they're causing you ear exhaustion. These do cause some ear exhaustion, but not quite as much as other truly wireless earphones. So I think they're really nice, and the fit and comfort works well for me. Now, sound quality, they're just okay. I mean, I'll just be honest, they're just okay. There's nothing to write home about. They're not the best. They're not the worst. They're just okay. One area that I really wish they had stepped it up in is the actual output. They're not very loud. For me anyways, they're not very loud. It does help if you turn the transparency mode off, where you block out all the ambient noise. Then it actually feels louder because all you're really hearing is just your music in your ear. But they're just not loud enough, just to be honest with you. They do sound okay. There's not a ton of bass, but there's enough bass that you know it's there. You can enjoy listening to your music, but it's not going to be as good as, say, some of the other truly wireless earphones out there like the Jabra Elite 75Ts. Those have the best sound quality that I've experienced in the last year. So they're good, they're decent, but they're not great. Now, there are a few other really nice features on here that I want to mention. I think that's worth mentioning, like wireless charging. That's really nice. So you can pop these on a wireless charger and they will charge right on up. And if you have a Galaxy phone, a Samsung phone that has reverse wireless charging like the Note 10 or the S20 or the Z Flip or any of the other phones that actually have reverse wireless charging, you can actually set these on your phone and charge up that way, and it works really nicely. So if you ever find yourself out and about and the battery's down on your earbuds and the battery's down on your case, you can simply turn on the reverse wireless charging feature on your phone, set these on your phone and get a charge in there, and then you can start listening again. So that part is really, really nice. Now, there's also transparency mode, which I think is very cool, so that you can actually hear what's going on around you. Now, there are some problems with the transparency mode, like it is just very, very susceptible to wind noise. I mean, it is, even just walking creates wind noise in your ear, and I have found it to be a bit distracting where at times when I'm actually outside, I just turn it off, which sort of defeats the purpose of having transparency mode, because that's when I would want to use it most, is when I'm out and about. But I think it works really well for people who are, say, working in an office space and they want to be able to have their earbuds in listening to their music, but still hear people around them. So if someone calls their name, they can actually hear what's happening. So I think it works well in office spaces, but not so well outdoors. Now, the reason why I'm actually going to be taking these back is there's latency issues. Now, if you're watching videos, the audio sometimes is out of sync. Now, this doesn't generally happen if I'm just watching a movie on, that's saved to my hard drive on my computer, or if I'm watching, say, a Netflix video. It doesn't seem to have that issue. But where it happens is if I'm editing a video. And because I make YouTube videos, I'm editing my videos all the time. And it's important to me to actually be able to use my wireless earbuds when I edit. And I just can't do that with these because the audio sync issues are so bad. It is distracting and it's hard to get things properly lined up where you want them. You kind of have to end up double checking your work after with another pair of earbuds or with the computer speakers. And so, yeah, because of that, these are going back. I don't have that issue when I use my, my Apple AirPods Pro. They work fine. I don't have any audio sync issues. Maybe that's because I'm actually editing on a MacBook Pro. But, you know, it's Bluetooth is Bluetooth. It should work fine. They should be low latency and work well. I even tried, there's a game mode in the wearables, Galaxy Wearables app. There's a game mode that's supposed to reduce audio delay. Didn't fix the problem at all. So, yeah, I don't know. I just, I guess because of that, they're not as useful for me. I would like them. I would like for them to work well like that because I think that they fit pretty good. They sound pretty good. They do everything pretty good. They're not great at anything, but they do everything pretty good except that latency issue. And because that's something I use these for all the time, I'm going to have to take them back. All right, everyone. So there you have it. That is a look at the Galaxy Buds Plus. I think they're pretty good headphones. They sound pretty good. They work well. I think all around they're good. They're not great in any one area. They fit pretty good. And again, they sound pretty good. And you know, they're not very expensive. They're $149, so they're cheaper than their competitors. But they're just not great in any one area, which I was okay with. I was able to deal with that. But with the sync issue that I have, the audio sync issue, the latency and the audio delay that I experience when I'm editing in Final Cut on my computer, that for me is a deal breaker because I use my wireless earphones to edit all the time, and if I can't actually rely on them for that, then they have to go. So anyhow, I think for most people, you'll probably still enjoy them, and so I'm going to leave a link to them down below in the video description so that you can check them out. I'm also going to leave a link to my Amazon page so you can see all the products I've reviewed over time, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. And follow me on Facebook. And I am Larry with TodayIFeelLike.com. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.